안녕하세요, 여러분. Hallyu review입니다.
All right, y'all.
We're prepping for this
I'm
one.
prepping for this one. Jammer, and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews. Two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. We are finally reacting to TXT 0x1 Love Song. I Know I Love You, which is the continuation to Loser by Lover or Loser times Lover.
Loser equals lover.
Loser equals Lover. If you did not see our last reaction to Loser equals Lover, it ended like this. And
We were
so
very upset.
this is featuring Seori
It's from 2021.
in 2021. And apparently you said it was written or co-written
It's
by
co-written by RM
RM
of
of
BTS.
BTS. And so don't let me down, guys. I know that this has got to end on a happy note, but it doesn't sound like it's going to end on a happy note. And so I'm just going to.
So the explanation of the title, because some of these titles just boggle my mind, is that it is in the world that is 0. I met you, which is 1, and became love. So I don't think that's an exact translation. So I'm thinking it's like then we fell in love. So that's what like
Okay,
love
but see, here's
song.
the thing that bothers me with this is 0x1 equals 0.
I know.
And so, like,
See, the mathematician, I kind of already figured out the end. Okay, so I haven't seen the video, but when I was doing research, they spoiled it for me. So, yeah, so I've tried to prepare her. We decided not to do this one first. We try to ease into it. So, all right, let's just get into it. So, if you watched the Loser Equals Lover, it was the 5 boys. They were not in the land of Neverland, which is where a
yeah,
majority
they
of
were
the
in the land of
TXT
reality.
videos take place. So this was in the land of
The music
reality.
video was amazing.
Oh my
Like,
gosh, the
it
song,
was so
like
good. And
the
then, like, the
chorus, yeah.
ending, they're like traveling in a car
Yes, into
and
the sunset,
into the
and we thought
sunset,
that's
and it
where it
was
ended.
gorgeous. It was great. And then apparently they're
Off
off
the
the
cliff.
cliff.
Yes,
And we're like, oh.
yes. There's a good 10 seconds of us just completely astonished at the end that we didn't see coming.
And so that's where we left off.
Yes, and we have a theory. If you watched our reaction, which if you haven't watched it, you should watch that first. So I'll
Yes,
put that link
agreed.
in the description. But our theory, well, let's not talk about it yet.
Yeah,
Let's wait till we get to the end. So
let's
if you
wait.
haven't seen it and you're stubborn enough not to go
Pause
back and watch
this.
it, but
Watch that
yeah,
first.
if not,
If not,
let's
we're just gonna roll with it.
we'll talk about it here in a second. So I just realized that like yeah, it's screening very well. Okay, all right. So here we go. Let's just go. I've heard this song, have not seen the video.
I don't know that I know I haven't seen the video. Oh, I'm so
Let's just
nervous.
go. We've got this. We've got this.
I have tissues if I need them.
Okay?
Okay, we have to pause it here
Yeah, I have to move us. Hold on.
so that it's like a reading thing. You have to read a little bit.
You can say that adolescence is a whole universally present in the lives of everyone. Large or small, we experience hunger and emptiness in our soul during this period. However, to some boys, this hole invades their lives with excessive frequency and in complex forms. This is from Kang Yoo-jung, Manhole, the exquisite metaphor of the hole for the hole in life. But why is it hole as an Hole instead of like Whole? Okay, sorry, I digress. Go ahead. She doubts my reading abilities.
No, I pushed play. I think maybe.
Oh,
Maybe you should push play.
I'm still reading.
I wasn't still
It's
reading.
like I promise I can read English. Okay.
And I pushed
I wasn't
the
translating.
space bar, but it didn't go. They're not in the car anymore. Okay,
Okay,
he's
the
running
car-
to the car.
He has the
He
keys.
has the keys. So did they not get in the car?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, so we haven't made it.
This is prior to the car.
Okay, this is part of there's the car.
But if you notice, this was filmed at the same time because
Yes.
can't think of the same note. The American has white hair. A loser in this game.
I was fine to die. Not okay with these lyrics. Oh, God.
So that's Seori. This makes you worried about RM. So there's a theory here. If you notice, he's always separated from the other four.
Like he's leading them.
It's like he's not with them. Save Me, which is a BTS song.
I'm so confused. You have to clarify.
I don't know how much I can clarify. I can only tell you what I read. I saw various theories that
Okay, so the four of them were in the car together when they went off the cliff.
five of them
The
were.
five of them were in the car together when they went off the cliff. So,
which our theory at the end of Loser Equals Lover
is they went back to Neverland.
is that they decided, F this, we're going to go back to, we're leaving reality and returning back to the world in which we are happy.
Happy dreams.
And so we made that argument because at the end, while the car is going off the cliff, much to our astonishment, the background is changing colors. The car
it
seems
goes
to
back
be
into like a more of a cartoony
flying.
world kind of thing.
Right, which reminded us of like Blue Hour. So it
Yes.
almost seemed like they were going back to that world, that magical world. So it's obviously the same car. In the beginning, the main character...
They're not flying off the cliff in this one at all. He's on a mat, almost like a cot,
so
by himself in the desert.
The theory that I heard...
So did the four of them...
So the theory that I heard is that the main character, and I apologize, guys, I haven't really gotten to know the TXT members. They're probably next on my list to like get to know their names. So you guys let me know. The main character, his parents are arguing. He's unhappy with life. And all of it is...
You can see them arguing in the background.
Yes,
Like in the
parents are arguing
kitchen. Like you can see two people arguing.
And he steals the keys.
He steals the keys.
Steals the keys and he leaves. And I've seen it argued. So some people think that that's kind of like where it then picks up in loser equals lover. So then you see like they're all kind of going through the same things, different things, but hard times, and that's when they decide to just like drive off the cliff. Like Thelma and Louise, not like whoever it was, Laverne and Shirley.
Shirley.
Thelma and Louise. Then there's also the theory that that was all a dream, which is why he wakes up at the end and the car is not blown up because they like light it on fire. But if they lit the car on fire, how could they drive it off the cliff?
Right? That was.
So there's also the idea that he's actually the only one who commits suicide and the other four friends are actually looking for him. And that's why he's alone. And if you notice in the scene with the car where they blow it up, a lot of it is he's slightly separated from the other four. And the other friends are looking for him, even though they're dancing and stuff like that. Like it's all kind of like in his mind. Yeah.
Like he thinks they're together, but they're not.
Yeah, because he's already committed suicide by himself. And I was like, what is the obsession with it? Like, oh my gosh. So I don't know what to believe at this point because I really thought that the ending would be a little more definitive based on what I read. But then after watching it, I'm not sure I would draw the same conclusions that some of the other people drew. I like the idea of them returning to Neverland.
I'm just going to go with they return back to Neverland, y'all. That's where I'm happy.
And the reason why-
that's my world, and that's where I'm going with it. And that's what I'm sticking to.
I think that's a sound argument because we've seen videos post this, like Sugar Rush Ride, where they're clearly in Neverland. But the idea might be that they're still dead.
No, but
But Neverland is not. Gosh, we throw it away. We spit on that idea.
Like I said, I'm going to do it. My therapist told me to do it.
Rejected.
I reject theories.
Rejected.
I'm going to change the end of the story if I don't like it. So that's what I did.
There you have it. We have rejected the idea that any of the TXT members have committed suicide. In fact, they are all together in Neverland, and
they're in
that is
Neverland.
that. So,
That's
if
where
you
they
have
ended
any
up.
ideas, please feel free to share them down below, but know that they will be rejected if they have anything to do with the members not being with us to this day. But make sure that you like and subscribe down below. If you love sort of this idea of are they, aren't they, you're into dramas, make sure you check out our
please check out
K-Drama
Hallyu
Hallyu Reviews
Reviews.
website. And until next time, I think we should just stop because I just don't even know what to say anymore.
Still like, okay.
Yeah.
Until next time, y'all.
Annyeong.
Annyeong.